As energy bills increase, so too is the political pressure to do more to help ease the burden on the millions of households impacted. With today's warning of what is to come in the months ahead, the Chancellor is again being urged to turn to the profits of oil firms through a windfall tax.
As so many people are having to choose whether to heat or eat, and really, I think that it's quite crucial that the government makes this choice, not just because of the climate crisis and for social justice, but quite frankly, it's the economically rational thing to do.
The likes of Shell and BP have announced big profits as the oil price soars, driven largely on the back of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The industry maintains it will use that money to invest and are taxed heavily already, but says it understands the pressure that households are facing.
Completely acknowledge that this consumer challenge is real, and the households that you're talking about, this is really harming people and hurting people, and people are really worried. But I would still maintain that actually the best way that this sector can serve those people is by continuing to generate the investment and get the returns from the fiscal regime that is currently working. And then the government can choose to use those fiscal returns to help those consumers if it chooses to do so.
But even some in the industry have backed the tax, and in society the pressure has mounted. The Church of Scotland, the latest body to tell the Chancellor to bring in the one-off tax. And opposition parties say excuses are running out.
Another over 40% hike in energy prices, in fuel bills from October is going to devastate even more households. The UK government needs to act, and it needs to act fast. People need help right now, and a windfall tax is one way to help them.
Reports today the Chancellor may be preparing for a windfall tax, but not just for oil firms, but for those supplying energy to households too. As the crisis around these prices continue, a solution beyond the current help for households will likely need to be found. Stephen Brown, STV News.